My plan is to lie and cheat my way through this competition.
21-year-old Anglo-American Andrew Tate is a straight-talking entrepreneur with his own advertising company in Luton.
I'm very mentally strong. If I want to achieve something, I will achieve it, because I've never been in a situation in my life so far, in my 21 years, where I really wanted something and didn't get it. I'm not sure what my fellow travelers will be like. The worst kind of people would either be two-faced people, which is undoubtedly going to happen at some point during this trip. People who seek attention, and anyone who thinks they're exceptionally smart or exceptionally physically capable and they have nothing to back it up. It's going to quickly get on my nerves.
So really, I'm just trying to manipulate her, put her on the side, make her a usable weapon at some point. But I am playing the game. I'm not interested in the money at the end. I'm not interested in the 50% extra budget. I'm interested in winning. And the only reason I'm interested in winning is because I don't think I'll be able to. I have to manipulate a lot of people to win. But that's what I want to do. I want to win just so I can go home and say, yeah, I won. I manipulated them all. They somehow thought I was the best traveller.
While Andrew makes his way to the meeting point.
This is where everyone else is.
You all right?
I'm not bad. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Right.
You all right?
Andrew?
Chantel.
Gareth.
Fantastic.
For the three,
Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Maddie Claire.
Chloe, nice to meet you.
Chantel.
Gareth.
Andrew. Hello.
Madness this, isn't it? You all right, everyone? Yeah?
Hello.
Yeah. Whoa.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Nathan, innit? I'm from Bermondsey, South East London. Well, is everyone like? Has everyone got lots of travel experience? Yeah.
No.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, mate. My impressions of everyone else is good. Like, I think everyone's on the same wavelength as me. I think the girls are all beautiful, mate. They're all pretty stunning. Like, I'd like to get to know them a bit more. Hopefully, like, you never know what could happen. You never know, like, see. So.
Do you want to so I guess we've got to go.
I think because you're holding the guide, you should be in charge. I think this is going to be proper hard. I think it's going to be a big time hard. To be honest, I'm struggling now. I reckon after a week I'll know what I've got myself in for, but now I'm having like scary moments, like scary thoughts, so I'm just pretty much trying to keep calm.
coming up.
I can't look at him and feel sorry for him. I look down on him like he's an idiot, and I wish I didn't because I've lost all respect for the guy.
I think the language barrier will be the hardest thing for me, and the climate, so.
Okay, we're just gonna sit here, have a drink, and I think that's the best thing we can do, and then just like plan what we want to do after that, and like maybe get someone to stay for tonight.
Night sleeping rough tonight.
Yeah.
No way.
As the sun sets in Indonesia around 6 each evening, if the group want to find accommodation before nightfall, they have just 1 hour left.
I'm absolutely...
After 20 minutes of driving, the 6 travellers finally spot a hostel and decide to have a look at the rooms.
Is there a shower? Don't break it.
I think it's just stuck, yeah.
Toilet.
It's a toilet
showerish thingy.
Toilet slash shower.
A shower, there's a tap.
A shower.
Honestly, I'm not kidding. Like, this is probably
sleeping bag
as good as what we had on holiday. That doesn't say much about our holiday.
Where was your holiday?
Gran Canaria.
Despite the group's initial reservations about the standard of accommodation, they decide that it's too late to continue the search, and the boys take one room,
Yeah, it's alright.
This is us, mate. This is alright.
while the girls share another, at a cost of 40,000 rupiah each, about £2.50, just 1/5 of their daily allowance.
Oh, I don't like it in here.
Have we got paper?
Just have a look. What is it?
Have a look.
Like white things.
I don't want to look at it. There's chewing gum and a condom.
Oh my god, that's disgusting. That is so foul.
It's a bit mad that Gareth didn't come. Like.
He's not feeling it. He's not feeling up to that.
I think like once he's had to sleep and stuff, he'll be fine.
Hopefully, because it's day one of a very
He can have a cold shower, that'll wake him up a bit, and then he can have a sleep. Whatever.
If he can't make
in the morning, he'll feel fresh and that, and hopefully he'll be up for a lot.
My opinion is it's easy to look down on Gareth for being so weak-minded. I just hope when people do struggle or when they do have these problems, they understand that it's extremely selfish to hold the whole group up or to slow us all down because they're feeling homesick, and they just get on with it and let us do what we need to do and have fun. Because if we're not feeling down, the last thing we want to do is be sitting around while someone mopes about, or we can go out and party.
To do as much of those as possible because I don't want to just travel, you know?
We've had a couple of days.
It's day 2, and after a good night's sleep, our backpackers have found a local cafe and are planning their next move over a late breakfast.
How are we getting there by 5?
While most of the group are eager to get to Lembang, their first destination, as soon as possible, homesick Gareth is still wondering whether backpacking is really for him.
Right, to be honest, I reckon I've had pretty, like, tough time. Like, I've had to adjust really, like, to this. It's really different to home and stuff, but hopefully, like, you know, I'm not the only one who's having, like, reservations and stuff, like.
I feel 100% fine. It's a huge opportunity I've got for nothing.
Since arriving in Indonesia.
Yeah, one person business, 25,000, yeah?
After buying train tickets at a cost of 25,000 rupiah, equivalent to about £1.50 each, the group of 6 board the 3:30 to Bandung.
Will that stay?
A 4-hour journey that will see them arrive after sundown in another unfamiliar city.
No, I can't stay here, mate.
Soon after the train leaves Jakarta, Gareth falls asleep, while the others take in the passing scenery.
I'm glad to see we're leaving it. I'm glad to see we're leaving Jakarta, like, so.
Andrew is starting to lose patience with homesick 20-year-old Gareth, who hasn't spoken to anyone since boarding the train.
To me, it's just alien, and I can't help but look on it as moronic. I can't look at him and feel sorry for him. I look down on him like he's an idiot, and I wish I didn't because I've lost all respect for the guy. Honestly, he's had life way too easy for far too long. And one day or another, he needs to grow up, and I think today is probably a good day to do it.
Are you the minibus man?
Are you the man with the minibus?
And 20-year-old Chloe is determined they leave immediately and get there tonight.
Can we get the going?
150 divided by 6.
Hang on.
Hoping this will give them a couple of days to relax and sightsee before they must gather at the end of the week to decide who's been the best traveller so far.
150,000?
It's 150,000 for this bus to go to Lembang, all of us.
Perfect. Great. Okay.
Even though they should be managing their limited budgets carefully, last night's experience of such basic accommodation isn't one they want to repeat tonight.
That's like less.
Okay, we want to go to the most amazing one, which
That's
is
more than our
the
hotel.
Grand Hotel Lembang.
After bartering a price of 150,000 rupiah, almost £9 between them, our 6 board a local minibus to take them to their luxury accommodation.
Can we have the windows down, please? Child lock.
En route, the group, apart from Gareth, reflect on their train journey from Jakarta.
Did you guys not think like the scenery was really nice? Don't know if you saw the
I don't think not.
I don't think nice.
It was made you realise like how poor, yeah.
They may be happier than we are. There's people in London who are so
probably are.
They
stressed.
did look happy. They looked so happy. All the little kids like playing football by the side of the train.
There's people in London with £1,000,000 houses who are stressed out over interest rates. Do you know what I mean? At least they don't care. They might be happy with what they've got.
They've got a chopper.
The FTSE 100 and the Dow Jones doesn't affect them. They don't matter. Do you know what I mean?
I don't even know what they are. So
Stock markets.
Yeah.
I don't think we have them in Scotland.
I think you do.
This is it. Are we here? Oh, there's a drag.
Bang bong.
Oh my God, the
Okay, right. So we're entering the hotel.
This is it, yeah.
After an hour on the road, the tired group finally arrive in Lembang and spot their hotel.
It's oh my God, it's so nice. It looks like amazing. Look, it's like.
I told you to have faith. See?
But it's flat though.
Hang on, we haven't seen the room yet.
The daily room cost at this hotel is 450,000 rupiah, almost £27 per room, with a maximum of 3 people sharing.
Can we use a calculator, Andrew?
If they stay here, each person will be paying £9 a night, almost £7 more than the hostel they opted for in Jakarta.
We're one party, they're one party.
Considering they have a daily budget of just under £12 each, which must cover food, travel and accommodation, staying in this hotel is a luxury they can ill afford.
Does the toilet flush?
After dumping their bags, most of the group head straight for the hotel restaurant.
Where's Gareth?
You didn't want to
Same
come.
as everywhere. Not with us.
We don't think he likes me and Nathan.
He can stay with us.
I don't know. I don't think he will, probably. He says he's just getting changed, but I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't come down there.
Gareth, who has struggled since arriving yesterday and who has barely spoken to anyone since leaving Jakarta this afternoon, has an announcement to make to the rest of the group.
I've been having a think, and I've just pretty much decided that I'm wanting to leave, really. And I'm pretty much like 100% like I want to leave, and I've thought it through, like all the things about it. And
So, what's the main reason you're leaving then? What are you so uncomfortable with?
it's a bit of everything. Like, I just know in myself personally, like I don't want to do it, and I want to leave you to form, you know, get your like group going and stuff. I'm sorry if it like has any impact me, you know, like you're all proper sound people, like they're proper chuffed to meet you all, like big time.
If that's what you want to do, we can't stop you. You know, you have to go home.
I think you've got to come here expecting the worst, and then everything will just get better from there. And I think he's come here expecting that he's going to get maybe a holiday or something.
I don't sympathise with why he's leaving. I don't sympathise with his reasons. I can't feel sorry for him because it's just, it really, and for want of a better word, it's pathetic. It's like, come on, get on with it. It's really childish, and I'm glad he's going because it was getting on my nerves, to be honest.
I've completely underestimated this whole thing, and for what it really is, I'm happy to say that I'm glad I'll be going.
After the break,
This is like proper stealth here.
the boys go on the run.
This is dodge, mate.
How much? How much?
Managing to convince Marie Claire and Chantel to join her,
We're not going to the food market, so...
Okay, well, see you guys back at the hotel.
Chloe barters a price with a local minibus to take them to the night market, leaving the boys to explore the culture on offer in Lembang.
Just keep your eye out for anything that looks interesting, mate. I'll keep your eye out.
However, the boys are soon distracted, and any plans to sightsee are quickly forgotten
We're going to have a little butch down here, mate.
when they spot a place where they can play computer games.
Okay. In this play?
Yeah, we played some games, yeah? Pay you, yeah?
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, yeah. We weren't up for the food market or anything anyway, so it's not the most exciting of things, so we could do that back at home. I could do it anyway, so...
Really? Oh, that's it.
I'm on you.
I just flipped my bike like an idiot. Doing a wheelie, like a show off.
Tell discussing the competition.
If I vote for you and you vote for me, the girls are going to vote amongst themselves, and because there's more of them, a girl's always going to get the prize.
With their first official end-of-week meeting approaching, where all 5 must individually vote for who they think the best traveller so far has been, Andrew is already thinking tactically as to how to secure votes.
You need to try and bridge the gap, and like, I need to vote for you, and you need to vote for Chantel, or something. One of us needs to vote for one of the girls to try and make it look like, to try and remove the divide, because if we keep the divide there, we're totally lost. But otherwise, we might be able to entice the girls to give one of us a vote. So we should decide tonight, like, one of us will vote for the other one, and then one of us will vote for one of the girls to try and remove the gap.
Might as well just try to find something really cheap with just 2 beds in it. It's only a night, isn't it?
However, after blowing most of today's allowance on their computer games marathon yesterday, the boys cannot afford another night of extravagance. With no other choice, the sorry pair check out and begin their search for more basic accommodation.
This ain't the nicest weather. I think we look for the grottiest one available at the moment.
Sounds good to me, bro.
Room discount 50%, yeah? Hello, we'd like to know how much a room is for 2 people. How much money for... does anyone speak English? No. No? I don't think we're going to get through it. Do you think?
Looks hard.
Do you think we should just...
While Andrew and Nathan head off to try their luck elsewhere,
I think that Andrew, his arrogance.
He's openly arrogant though, but he meant to do it. It's really bad though because we have no one to fancy and I'm not used to that. I'm going to end up thinking the fancy Nathan. Oh, we need to meet more people.
It's too ghetto.
Full house? Full house.
It's just us two. Oh, you're full?
Full.
No problem.
Nathan and Andrew have been looking for a cheap hotel for well over an hour, but haven't been able to find anywhere within their budget.
There's nothing else in town. We've looked everywhere. It's not like we haven't put effort in, so we're just going to tell the girls that we're sharing a room with them.
We're going to have to share a room
in this hotel.
Hello? Oh my God. Where have you guys been?
Trying to look for hotels for us.
Did it not work?
No.
So where? Oh my God.
It hasn't worked?
We spent 2 hours walking all the way up and back.
Trying to talk Indonesian to everyone.
Yeah, a couple of them were fully booked. All the rest were too expensive. The only solution I can think of is if we stay here again, but we're going to have to share a room, all 5 of us. It's the only way
We're
we
not
can
allowed
afford it.
to. We asked them the first night.
At the Grand Hotel Lembang, unless you pay, you are not allowed to crash in another person's room. And to stop this from happening, the hotel employs a team of 24-hour security guards who closely monitor the front entrance.
So should we just
Okay, let's just sneak someone in.
Yeah, let's just not say anything. They won't know. We've checked out officially.
Really?
Let's sneak someone in.
Yeah.
So
We're going to have to.
And you don't mind sharing a room with the boys?
No, we have no other. There's no other way.
No, there isn't. Nathan and I will walk straight out the hotel and meet you up front and we can go get something to eat. Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
We searched for hotels and that for like 2 hours, and after all that we're staying in the same place in them girls' rooms, so we got to try and do espionage, trying to get past all the security guards and stuff. We had to do it, we didn't have a choice really, so.
Later that evening, in an attempt to save money, the group have been to the local grocery store to buy food that they can eat in the girls' hotel room. But the boys, as non-paying guests, have got to get past hotel security first and ask the girls to distract them.
If you can you?
Yeah.
Can you distract them?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, go on, that's it then. Oh, this kid is bad.
I like your uniform. Where did you get it from? The badges and stuff is really nice.
Oh, the whole brand is so good.
Where did you get it from?
Yeah.
Like, did you make it or did you buy it?
This is like proper stealth bit.
Can I try on your hat?
What?
Your hat?
This?
Yeah, can I try it? Go with him.
This is dodge, mate. I risk to get into
Bye.
Bye.
I think Indonesia surprised me quite a bit because I thought I was coming to a third world country and it's kind of better than I thought it was.
Later that evening, and with the boys successfully stowed in the girls' bedroom, the group get a chance to reflect on their first week in Indonesia and speculate on tomorrow's meeting, where they must vote individually for who they think has been the best traveller so far.
Does everybody think that they know who they're going to vote for? Do you think it'll be kind of like on the spot decision?
I reckon it'll be on the spot decision. I ain't got a clue really, so.
It's really difficult as well because it depends how you're going to judge it. Are you going to judge it by the person you like the most and who you enjoyed your time with the most, or the person who was genuinely best at bargaining down the prices, or the person who you feel safest with when you walk down the street? It's intangible. It's a very difficult reason to choose.
Yeah, it's not
Choose who's the best traveller, you know? So it's hard.
I think for me, it's more like who's added to the experience and who's sort of, you know, really shown that they're interested in and involved in the experience. And like,
who's engaging with it. That's what I would say.
If I didn't win this week and then I really, really wanted to win, what could I do different? So I think it's hard. I think
as much as it'll be difficult to like do votes and stuff like that, I'm really looking forward to getting to the next stage of what we're going to be doing.
It's like mixed feelings tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not particularly looking forward to voting, but I do want to get to see other stuff as well. So.
Yeah. It might be like a new beginning every week as well, so it might be like a new adventure, a new kind of thing, so.
About that. You never know, we could be in the rainforest tomorrow, if there is one in Indonesia, I don't know.
I don't think I will be voted Traveller of the Week this week. I think the girls might vote for each other and the boys might vote for each other. Everyone else feels like they sort of sussed everybody out. I think some of them think they've sussed me out when I think that, you know, it takes a bit longer to really fully understand people.
I'm going to vote for Chloe. The main reason I'm voting for Chloe is because I don't think anyone else will. And I think that having my vote as her only vote is going to hold a huge merit. So really, I'm just trying to manipulate her, put her on the side, make her a usable weapon at some point. But I am playing the game. I'm not interested in the money at the end. I'm not interested in the 50% extra budget. I'm interested in winning. And the only reason I'm interested in winning is because I don't think I'll be able to. I'm going to have to manipulate a lot of people to win. But that's what I want to do. I want to win just so I can go home and say, yeah, I won. I manipulated them all. They somehow thought I was the best traveller.
Coming up.
From now on, there's going to be a twist to the game.
A shocking revelation throws the group.
You're lying.
Oh my God.
A gathering beside a lake on the outskirts of Lembang for their first official end-of-week meeting. All of them are aware that in 2 months' time, only one of them can be voted the ultimate traveller and take home the £10,000 prize money. But now, they must decide as individuals who has been the best traveller so far. They are not allowed to vote for themselves. And while the accolade has no bearing on the final outcome of the competition, the winner will receive 50% extra on their budget for the coming week.
We all know why we're here. It's been quite an eventful week in our first week in Indonesia.
Each week, a different member of the group will chair the meeting. Andrew has volunteered to go first.
Right, everyone, I think we should vote for who we think Traveller of the Week is.
Chloe?
I would like to vote for Marie-Claire because she's coped with every stage. She went to the market, and I think she's had the best week. I think that it should be Marie-Claire.
I would like to vote for Chantal. She's been the most positive in terms of getting in about stuff that she wouldn't necessarily want to do. She's just been such like a laugh to be around and stuff.
Nathan?
I'm going to vote for Andrew because I've been with him most of the time and I think there's a bit of a divide, so I'm going to vote for Andrew. I think we've had a laugh and that.
With Andrew up next, will he stick to his plan and vote for Chloe in the hope that she will return the favour in later weeks? Or will he opt for Nathan, his closest friend in the group?
Just in regards to sorting out, you know, transport, etc., I'm going to vote for Chloe.
So far, Chantal, Chloe, Andrew and Marie-Claire all have one vote each. Chantal is last to vote.
This week I'd like to vote Marie-Claire as Traveller of the Week. She's very positive, I think she's really mature, and I think throughout the journey she'll grow.
So it's pretty clear. It looks like this week's Traveller of the Week is Marie-Claire.
Vote on you tonight, yeah?
Yeah.
Because Marie-Claire has been named Traveller of the Week, she will have an additional 500,000 rupiah on her budget for the coming week, giving her almost £30 more money to spend than her fellow travellers.
Getting Traveller Week was amazing. It was kind of unexpected because I felt out of the group like everybody kind of had something they were like particularly good at. Like Chloe probably was a haggling. I felt Andrew took the lead. Nathan was the joker, and Chantal bonded the group and stuff. So I wasn't really expecting it, but it's such a lovely thing to have, and especially with the girls because they've obviously known me better than the boys do. So that was really, really nice of them.
With Marie-Claire looking forward to a more comfortable backpacking experience, our five assume that their first meeting is over. But Andrew must make some important announcements that will affect the whole group's travel experience from here on in.
From now on, there's going to be a twist to the game. Each week we have to undertake a weekly travel challenge, and if we fail there's a penalty, which is a reduction in our next week's budget by 25%. Okay? This week's challenge is we can pack anything we like as long as it fits in our day bag only.
No, that's not cool. That's
What do you
not
mean?
funny.
Shut up.
No. For how many days? For the 5
Shut up.
days?
That's
For the week we only have our day bag.
My makeup alone will be right.
I have another announcement to make to the group. From today onwards, we have to split and travel in 2 individual groups.
Oh my God.
We will do this each and every week until further notice, changing who we travel with each and every time. So right now we have to decide the 2 groups we're going to be in for the next week.
Ah, this is Libby.
This is nuts. This is just totally nuts. This is really, really, really beginning to start to turn into a game, isn't it, now?
I can't even believe that. This is so messed up.
I'll show you it randomly. That's what I'll show.
I think, because it's just week 2, I'd be quite happy to just do boy-girl. Because that would be the most natural divide.
You know what? We should split boy-girl. Thinking about it, I think we should be
That's
boy-girl.
the easiest thing for this week, and because next week they might not have the rucksack thing, so then.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Week.
Okay, boy-girl.
Yeah.
So far, the group have had to deal with 2 unexpected revelations. But they are about to receive an even bigger surprise.
One final thing. Nathan and I will only be traveling as a 2 momentarily, as a replacement for Gareth will be traveling with us and won't meet you girls until the next weekly meet.
Oh my God. I'm excited.
Yeah,
That's the
me
best
too.
piece of news. Yay! Woo! I'm so excited about the new person joining us. It does get claustrophobic out here when you're with the same people all the time, day in, day out. There's kind of no escape. So, you know, if there's one more person to just mix it up a bit, then I think that's brilliant.
Okay, everyone, I think that concludes our first weekly meeting. We better go separate our bags. Let's go.
With the meeting concluded, the girls head off to pack their small day bags.
We should share one pack of wipes, I think, don't you?
While Andrew pulls Nathan aside to tell him why he thinks the coming week's boy-girl split will work in their favour.
I think the 3 girls together are going to completely screw up. They don't get along without us. So those 3 together in a stressful environment, they're going to end up hating each other by the end of it. And if we make sure we vote internally, hopefully we can get one of the votes off one of them and get some money. Trust me, then we can play it.
I know what you're saying.
Then we can play it.
That is a sensible thought. Because we have got to start playing the game now, there's no doubt. This is when it seems like a game now.
Let's get them against each other and then we'll start using them as weapons.
That'll do, yeah. That's the deal, yeah. Let's go unpack our bags and just see what happens.
Next time on Ultimate Traveller. The boys aren't impressed with their new travel companion.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, I can't do this if you're going to chat, sorry.
Tensions rise between the girls.
I'm about to just blow my top now.
If you drink that, you're the man.
And Nathan proves that he will do anything to win.